What's happening, Soul Tribe? Nice. So we're going to do Quantum Heart Level 4. So, quick recap on the other levels if you have not been able to watch the other levels up until now. So, level 1, we learn about how we tap into the Quantum Heart. Level 2, we end up combining it with the Chakra Mirror. Level 3, we end up combining it with Jupiter and the retrograde, and we have a key phrase that we're going to use not only for our gratitude, but we're going to have a key phrase that we use for our love. Okay, so remember, your gratitude is going to be something special to you, and your love is going to be something special to you. We're going to use them separate from each other, and then we're going to combine them into a key phrase. All right, so for instance, gratitude for me is harmony. Love for me is godliness. So whenever I say harmony, I know I'm tapping into gratitude, godliness, love, godly harmony, love and light, right? Like the full spectrum of your gratitude and love. Okay, so you can even see gratitude as being love, gratitude as being light when you combine the phrase together. Okay, so when we say that special phrase that we left off on the last episode, we're going to instantly just do layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3 at the same time with this fourth layer that we're doing. If you haven't been following along, we're becoming more multi-dimensional as we do each level, okay? In this episode, we're going to be combining a technique from Antojai Alchemy, from my new Antojai Alchemy level 2. We're going to take a deep breath, and you're going to use your key phrase, godly harmony. Allow tab 1, the version of you that saw level 1, combine in a parallel universe with level 2 that saw level 2, combine with in a parallel universe to level 3 that saw level 3 with the current version of us now doing level 4. We're going to allow ourselves to really connect with our astral body. If you have to say astral body disconnect to connect to that fresh, you can do that too, or you can just fall into it, whatever works for you. As you do this, I want you to breathe out anything negative, anything dense that does not serve you. You're going to imagine that in one hand you are holding your gratitude, and in the other one you are holding your love. And you're going to bring them together like a prayer pose. Kind of similar to when you see the gods like standing all zen. And you're going to let that energy expand and fill your quantum heart space. Remember to catch yourself if you feel like your energy is going anywhere other than the quantum heart space. Take a deep breath. It should be easier for you to do the quantum heart since you've been practicing it for a couple days. So your astral body, the symbol for the astral body is the same symbol that we would use for Jupiter. The astral body is connected to the astral, okay? Allow your quantum heart space to connect to the astral. It is a frequency, a dimension that exists all around us. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Allow yourself to feel all the layers of Jupiter and the 7 pentacles of King Solomon in your heart chakra. Quantum heart, that energy. Feel the Ankh of the heart traveling through your heart chakra, throat chakra, and third eye chakra. Feel chakra mirror 1 flowing from your root chakra to your third eye, or the Kundalini. Your sacral and your throat chakra, your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Let it travel through your new 4 chakras after you've condensed 7 to 4. Feel all of that in each layer in the quantum heart space. Feel all this energy being mimicked and enhanced by your astral body's quantum heart space. And now this energy is permeating through the astral. Remember to monitor your body occasionally, bringing any energy that's going anywhere else back to the heart chakra. Mine is going a lot towards my third eye, so I'm bringing it back down to the heart chakra. You'll feel like a higher heart chakra is like a little pearl right above your heart chakra, just below your collarbone. Understand that the ethers is connected to every person. The ethers run through every dream. The ethers allows you to do things powerfully outside of your normal form of thought. The ethers and the astral are one and the same, only different perceptions of witnessing each other. Feel all of that coming out of your heart chakra, going into your heart chakra. Hold your gratitude in your quantum heart space. Take a deep breath. What is your love? Bring that into your quantum heart space. What is love into the quantum heart space of the astral body? What is light or gratitude in the quantum heart space of the astral body? Give in to any tensions in your body. Remember to breathe out anything dense or negative. Let go of your mind. Once things have turned on and they're operating, trust that they'll continue until you specify that you want it to stop. Give yourself to the process. Remember to monitor your body, bringing that energy back at the quantum heart space. Give yourself to the quantum heart space. The astral body is the astral as a dimension itself. Let everything you did to the astral body simply be all of the astral. That means every dream, everywhere, all times, in the now. That means that your magical universe is literally your gratitude and your love. Godly harmony. You're going to naturally feel like there's blockages or resistance in one of your chakras. Instead of blasting the chakra open, just move the imbalanced into the quantum heart space. Let the quantum heart space destroy the blockage and reallocate it or rebirth it into the generated creation that you wish to manifest. Allow this all to happen in your quantum heart space. Remember, your quantum heart space extends through the external universe that contains Jupiter and the internal universe that aligns with the twin of a universe, Jupiter. Let go of your mind. I want you to start envisioning yourself from a third person perspective. You are your own spirit guide. You are stepping through the ethers, through divine time, into a new manifest, the perceived manifest that you desire. See yourself in this manifest as a spirit guide to yourself. Feel the unity between both perspectives, witnessing yourself at a quantum heart space level. Your manifest, your experience, your present. Deep breath. Let go of any resistance. Remember to keep all that energy at the quantum heart space. You might hear or notice things around you that are shifting. The more I pick up this energy, I can hear the wind outside roaring. It has not been windy at all today. It's been super muggy and gross. Deep breath. Let go of your manifest. Simply be. Now see yourself in that new version of yourself. Experiencing those new emotions. Align those new emotions to your love, your light, your gratitude, your love. Right? Connect the two. Because it is this mantra that your heart seeks. This is the parallel reality in which we are bringing forward. This now quantum heart space is a quantum leap. Maintain your unity with your love and your light. From this perspective, and from the perspective of being the manifest itself. Let go of any attachments in your mind that make the manifest seem like an imagination. Remember, this is all being generated, perhaps externally first, but always being put into the quantum heart space, the magnetizing engine. Breathe out anything negative, give into any tension. You will feel your chakras expand as you give more into the sensation. Let the expansion mimic itself into your quantum heart space. Your quantum heart space wants to be the leader of this Power Rangers gang. When you feel the expansion, you have to make a little bit of an effort to expand it fully. It'll lock. And then you have to surrender into that lock. And then wait for another burst to expand you. Deep breath. Really focus that at the quantum heart space. Feel it in your environment. Feel it across the globe. Feel it in the universe. Feel it in the astral. The astral is just an endless echo. The astral is inside of you, around you, distant from you. Present in this moment. It encompasses all ideas, all thoughts. In a way, it is like the cosmic web. If you know Native American alchemy, this is the cosmic web of the Spider Woman. Let go of your form, let go of your manifest when you find a level of peace. And all you're ever doing is focusing that energy in the quantum heart space, in every fiber of your DNA, your consciousness, your reality, your parallel realities, your unconscious self, everything of the unknown, everything in the now. Let go of your mind when it comes to the operations and all the alchemy that we have summoned. And you want to get to a point where you can feel this energy at a constant coming out of your quantum heart space. Right now I feel like a constant boom, 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 boom coming out. If you have anything coming in trying to stop you from feeling this energy, give it to the quantum heart space. Let your quantum heart space, your highest vibration, speak to it. Change it. Think of your quantum heart space as a form of black hole, except it isn't a black hole. It takes any negative energy and has the properties of a black hole, taking it, shredding it, and then spitting it back out as new energy to be reformed. Let go of everything other than your love and your light, your gratitude and your love. Know this to be your truth. The reason why we want to bring the chakra back always to the quantum heart space, because it will allow us to manifest faster. If we allow ourselves to constantly create and generate everything from the heart space, we can then communicate with our environment and our reality more intimately and create what we know to be manifestations effortlessly. You bypassed resistance by simply training your body to muscle memory. All of your manifestations are coming from your quantum heart space. A lot of times people manifest from other areas. Those can be draining, or they can incorporate complexities of manifestation. This works not only to manifest a new formation of matter, like a house or a car or whatever, but also for your health. You can focus this towards any pain. Focus the energy at your quantum heart space and allow the quantum heart space to rewrite any imbalances in your energy system. That are tied to that pain. If any distractions try to come in and take you away, focus on your quantum heart space. The higher you go in your energy work, you will notice that there comes like these random distractions that come out of nowhere that try to sweep you away. And it's almost like you're balancing on a board and someone's trying to push you off by distracting you. You gotta focus on staying in your quantum heart space. Any distractions essentially are coming from yourself. That's like, no, I don't want you to change. Don't change, don't change. Like, hey, you should really think about this one thing. As a conscious creator, you have to tame the subconscious mind by simply being present and holding on to the present moment. Deep breath. Really give into that quantum heart space. Really give into Jupiter. Give into love and light. Light and love. Feel gratitude. Surrender into this mixture. Know that you are not alone and that everything already has been, will be, and is now. Breathing out everything negative, focusing on that energy being at the quantum heart space. Understanding your quantum heart space is the astral, which is the dream. Not only the dream that we're perceiving actively right this second, but the subconscious dreams as well. All parallel universes. I want you to connect to your inner child and allow this energy to radiate out of the inner child's quantum heart space. You're going to call upon the inner child. You're going to feel it or see it. You're going to just know that it's there. You might even hear it. And then you set the intention that their quantum heart space is going to embrace this energy. The inner child is the closest thing to our imagination that it has been untampered with. It is what designs the programs that create the rest of the illusion as we grow older. It is what believes in these hard set perceptions that limit us from our ultimate magic. And the heart, the quantum heart, magnetizes us with an alternate reality in which we will never forget what we experienced in a reality that may have disserviced us until this present moment, but only was utilized to bring us into knowledge. We align ourselves with a parallel universe that generated our ultimate manifestation from a young age, for the body cannot differentiate between fictitious matter and physical matter, the antimatter and the physical matter. These are gifts from the goddess Kali and the god Makahala. They say they bring this for all of us to understand. Deep breath. They would like to express that there are other conscious contributors to this message, but it was they that chose to deliver. And that this consciousness is not a consciousness only of their own, but of the collective as well. You may feel waves of energy as you pick up into this frequency more and more and more. The waves are just an indicator of how powerful you are becoming, bending the dream. Maybe bend the weather by making it brighter when you tap into higher frequencies, or bending the wind. This is only an indicator of how powerful you have grown by remembering yourself. Deep breath. Many of you have come to feel the vibration. This vibration, if you're experiencing it, it's like a pull upward, like a roller coaster or a rush of energy, or a dragon, or the beams of the sun exploding, coming from your quantum heart space out into other areas of yourself. Embrace this. Do not study it. Simply exist as it. In love and light, gratitude and love. and letting all else fade away. Create this as a shrine within your heart chakra, your quantum heart space. The shrine of your love light, light love, godly harmony. Know that this place is real and accessible at all times within your quantum heart space. From here, you have created a sacred temple connected to the concepts known as the Shi Yantra. From here, you can become a conscious creator that manifests within the astral at extreme speeds and curvatures of time. Allow your minds to rest here, always knowing that it is far and near. Only the illusions of those who do not know cannot perceive this perceivable truth in which we sit in the now. Explain this to no one other than yourself, and allow yourself to grasp this present moment and every present moment, in the present moments far to come and long that have passed. Bring your awareness inward into the heart chakra. Open your eyes and be one with this present moment. Allow yourself to sit here in silence for the next minute or two. Take a deep breath. I'm going to show you guys who else is feeling it. Yep, he is all about it. So this is the Quantum Heart Level 4. It's just going to get even more intense from here. There's a lot of different layers I've been playing around with the Quantum Heart, and they all have to do, because it's the Quantum Heart, it has to do with a lot of like heart-centered alchemy. I've been unlocking a lot of that for a while, as well as the throat chakra alchemy. So the next class that we're going to be doing is going to be adding in a little bit more of like heart chakra alchemy. We're going to be tapping into the Merkaba and how to combine the Quantum Heart with the Merkaba so that it becomes even more powerful. So like just tapping into the Quantum Heart by itself, you can manifest a lot, like for yourself and for other people. I've used the Quantum Heart technique to help people with fibromyalgia heal themselves. I used it as well in Parkinson's disease. That's helped a lot of people. I've helped people with PTSD with this technique. So at a base level, just showing everyone like the level 1, that's really helpful for a lot of people. And it at least allows them to start rewiring their brain through the aspect of gratitude, when you keep escalating your levels, you end up turning gratitude into light. And when you evolve even higher, like you're kind of just manifesting out of a different dimension altogether. Yes, the energy today have been very, very, very powerful and very dense. There came a point where I kind of just felt like crazy, like I wanted to go on a run or something, and I don't run. So yeah, so it's very powerful. So as you keep expanding with the quantum heart technique, you're gonna get to a point where you can combine it with the Merkaba. You can combine it with like a bunch of different heart alchemy. You can combine it with aspects of like nature. Like I've been teaching a lot of like the Native American alchemy, Celtic alchemy. Since that's all generated through nature, nature is also generated through the heart chakra, not just the 10th chakra. So then you kind of start understanding, okay, well, you can use the quantum heart space to talk to plants and animals. And you can use the quantum heart space to not only manifest, but heal. You can help it, you can use it to quantum leap is what we did today. Like we literally changed our perception so many times over that then it like the veils of reality were no longer strong enough to keep us in one perception. So when you felt like a shift, or you felt like towards the end like this massive burst, you knew for a fact that you were in another dimension. And that's like the subtle quality of being able to quantum leap. A lot of people think of quantum leaping is like super intense, but it's not always. Gonna review some of these. My shadow came in with my inner child, so I included it with the heart energy. That's a good technique. That was a good technique. Yep. Would it be appropriate for me to incorporate this one into my Tantra work? Because, well, no, this would be really good with Tantra. Because technically, in level, I think it's level 2, right? Level 2, we start diving into the Ankh, right? The Ankh of the heart. The Ankh of the heart is used in Tantra. It's like the microcosmic orbit, or like the circulation of your energy, where you take the energy from your root chakra to your heart chakra to your crown chakra, and you circulate it from the back of your body over across, and the cross point is your heart chakra. So it comes out of your root chakra up to the heart, out the back, over the crown chakra, into the front side of your body, through the heart chakra, back into the root chakra. That recycles your energy, and that recycles like your tantric power. That's part of like the Egyptian magic of tantric sex, right? Well, like there's different levels of the Ankh. So then when you get to the Ankh of the heart, that generates all of its energy from the heart chakra into the throat chakra, into the third eye chakra, and then recycles like higher authentic truth and intuitive wisdom and knowledge into the heart chakra again. So if you're going to be doing that, totally, like if you haven't checked out Junvala Melchizedek's Ankh and Tantra, you can look that up on the internet and kind of get a scope of what it means, or check out my Chakra Mirror 2 class. My Chakra Mirror class in general. It's going to be the Ankh of the Heart in Chakra Mirror 3. It's section 3. But that's going to be really powerful for you. When you're doing it in Tantra, though, the only one thing I do tell people is kind of like, if you're doing it in masturbation for yourself, by yourself, that's great. But you also have to be careful, like, because people naturally want to, like conceive somebody in their mind that, like is like the perfect person. Or you see somebody on the street and you're like, hey, oh my God, I'm gonna like have fun to that memory later. You know what I mean? You don't want to masturbate to somebody who is that you've seen on TV or that you've seen on the street, because you don't actually know that person. So you don't want to incorporate like your quantum heart energy in that direction, because maybe like the physical looks don't match up with like the energetic like sexiness of that person. If you're doing quantum heart though, while you're doing like masturbation, which I've done, it's powerful when you, first of all, don't treat like the process like just like you're just masturbating or whatever. Like it has to be like a ritual almost. And then it's very sacred. And when I say ritual, it's like, like it's all sacred. It's all about like the moment, being with the energies. And as you're doing that, like when you're about to orgasm, when you feel it coming, you definitely want to be like, oh, I'm gonna let all this energy from my quantum heart space like just come back into my quantum heart space and amplify everything that I'm doing, right? Or you could even say like, I'm gonna let this release from my quantum heart space to move my manifest into place. Like whatever it is that you specify is what you can direct the energy to. And then I say that right before it's about to happen, and then when you climax, like you're climaxing knowing that the energy is going to that, and while you're enjoying the whole full circuitry of like the feels of orgasming, you're still connected more and more and more and more into the release, which is the surrender, into the quantum heart space, which is your parallel reality that you're diving into. So then you literally train your body to say, yes, like when I have this particular vibration, I feel ecstatic. Like it's been one of those things that I've used for wealth, like very easily. Like I've been able to say like, oh yeah, like I've attached like tantric energy to wealth, and then when I get like unexpected wealth, I'm like, yes, and I have like that orgasmic feel because my body is already like trained to remember these kinds of events produce this kind of feeling. So then when I have a moment that's magical, synchronistic, I get a check or something out of nowhere, my body already goes into that tantric mode, and then I'm like, I'm so grateful right now for this, and I feel that at my heart chakra, and like I step into like another parallel reality of my quantum heart space that then says, yes, like reality, keep servicing me, give me more of those goodies. Yes, because I feel so good. I feel so good. You know what I mean? And reality then starts interacting with you like your lover. And that's what the Egyptians were really trying to get at when they were trying to explain like tantric sex, is like you can change the dynamics of reality to technically fit whatever need you have. And like, why wouldn't you want to change the dynamics of reality so that reality is your lover that's trying to make you feel amazing all the time, right? That would be the ultimate, like, that would be dreamland. That is heaven on earth, where you have like this existential lover that is always looking out for you, and they have infinite resources, and you're their baby. That's the ultimate sugar daddy. That's what I'm saying. So like, you have to kind of put your mind in that perception of like, what do you want your reality to be, and how you can incorporate that into your tantric sex when you're doing the quantum heart space. So it's kind of like a little math. Like when I do tantric alchemy, I tend to like plan it out. I tend to really think like, okay, I'm going to use this energy for a sigil, or I'm going to use this energy for whatever, and I really think about it. And the whole process is being in that mindset. Even if I'm still sharing sex with another person, you know what I mean? My whole objective is to fulfill the manifest I went into. Like you go in there with like a purpose, a mission, and you get it done. You don't stray from the path. I felt like I had constant butterflies in my heart. Solo tantric work. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I totally love esoterica, and like I love it. Like there's so many different kinds of alchemy out there that if you kind of like mix and match, I wake up every morning kind of feeling like, okay, I just woke up out of the nothingness. Well, okay, right this second, I'm half asleep. What am I manifesting? Today's going to be a bomb day. It is a bomb day. And before I place my legs on the floor, I'm feeling like my quantum heart space turn on. And I'm like, yes, like I'm firmly standing on my foundation, which is today's going to be a bomb day. All right, great. And then, by training reality to kind of be my lover, I'm like, okay, my booskies is taking care of me. Like the universe literally takes care of me. Like no big deal. And like, if I can, it's so intimate, I'm not even kidding you, that like I get to a point where I might even have a slight thought where I'm like, I'm not in the mood to really like deal with, I don't want to like take that appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm still not even fully booted up right now. I just don't want to do it right now. And something will happen in reality. Like, the universe will take care of it for me. Rather, the person can't make it to the appointment, or like they cancel, or there's technical difficulties or something. Like, it'll always shift reality for my benefit. And at that point, are you manifesting by yourself? And that's why, like, at the end of this mantra of this workshop, they were saying, like, you know, you're never alone, you're never manifesting by yourself. Because if you change the dynamics of your reality to be something that cooperates with you and wants to help you reach the next level, then you're no longer actually manifesting by yourself. You have to have that same level of unity first with yourself and your physical body, and then you can do that with your mind, and then you can do that with your spirit. So it automatically makes sense that, like, all esoterica tells you that your body has to be mastered through your consciousness, right? So you need to learn first that you're this multidimensional being through your consciousness, then start taming your mind, and by doing that in combination with your body, you start unlocking more information. Well, each one of your cells is a spirit of its own, right? So you need to be able to communicate with every cell in your body, and you get closer to mastering immortality because there's more than just this one consciousness manifesting at that point. So then if I take, not only every cell has organelles, which are organs, like mini organs, that would mean that they also have a mini chakra system. And depending on what it is that you're manifesting is what's going to be generated. And it makes sense that, like, in Qigong, for instance, you know, like, your liver holds on to a lot of anger, your kidneys hold on to a lot of fear. If you're somebody who's really fearful, your kidneys are always like messed up. And then all of a sudden you're storing the energy of the kidney there. Each kidney has its own little chakra system. The chakra system within each, like, kidney cell is then busted at the kidney chakra, and you have like this echo that goes throughout your existence where you're like, I just can't seem to get rid of this fear, right? So then you come to this point of like, okay, well, I'm harmonized with my body, I'm harmonized with my internal thoughts. You end up coming to a point where you're consciously aware of the fact that you're a tree that harbors all these other beings inside of yourself, just, you know, like squirrels, bugs, things like that. Each one of these entities are positive and or negative. They just want to survive, so you can switch and negotiate with them at a 5D level, changing contracts to better your reality, right? Because some contracts are obsolete because you're aware now. You go from there to then understanding, okay, well, everything around me has the same properties as what I just came to understand with all of that. Each tree has a cell. Each cell is just a smaller version of the tree. You start understanding the aspects of a hologram or quantum reality. And from there, you're just like, okay, well, if I can watch my internal universe, what's externally watching my conscious universe? If I would be internally inside of another external factor. And then you come to realize that what we're experiencing right here, this is the male yang, your consciousness. And internally we have the female yin, subconscious. But like, this consciousness that we're observing is obviously being observed from the cosmic womb, which is female yin, subconscious. So your mattered universe right here, we're actually witnessing this from our subconscious, from our super subconscious, basically. And it's like this echo that collapses, and you're like, okay, well, why am I not talking to myself more often? Why am I not architecting more cleverly, right? Work smarter, not harder. Like, why am I not telling you reality, you're my lover, hello, you want to go on a date? Like, I will literally make you the most happiest person. I'm just looking for you to take care of all my shit for me. Okay? Okay, awesome. Love you. And every time it gives you something, you're like, yeah, I'm manifesting. I'm grateful. I'm in love. And you keep amplifying it. So it gets really, really powerful. I just want to share that little rant of how I've come to understand layers and layers and layers of reality, which ultimately will get you to these points where you feel like you're losing your mind because you've understood so many different layers, and not all layers always complement each other. But that's the expansiveness of what we call eternity and infinity. So yeah, just gonna share all that love with you. I'll see you in our next level tomorrow at, wait, is today Thursday? Today's Wednesday. Whoa. Tomorrow we have a quantum Reiki class. So it's not going to be actually a quantum heart class. So it'll be at 7 p.m. Thursday, tomorrow EST. I will see you in our next episode. Love you.